Good day, my fellow wayfarers. I'm glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too. So we are going into our next week of practices, which is with Kumbhakas, but this time we're doing Bahya Kumbhaka, which means holding the breath after the exhale. So we're still going to do Anuloma, Pratiloma, Surya Bedna, Chandra Bedna, and then Nadi Shodhana, but all with Kumbhakas on the exhale. So start with our mudra of the day is Kurmasan. You touch your thumb, your index, and your middle finger together. You bend your third and fourth finger into the palm. Kurmasan, the tortoise, like the yogi is supposed to be like the tortoise. Put your head and limbs in your shell. Go within. Very important mudra. And why are we doing this? Well, because there's something to be gotten from breath, and not just to the mechanics of breathing and how it works biologically, but who is breathing? This is what a yogi wants to find out. And there's something there. Of course, we used to say in the biz, if the guru says there's caviar on the mountain, I'm bringing the crackers. So let's get with this because we know there's something here. All right. So take your stance, widen the back of the intercostals from the ribs away from the center of the spine, and maintain that during the whole practice. Tuck your chin to Jalandhara Bandha, and exhale your breath. All right, the first cycle is done completely for the beginning students, and here's how it is. You just take an inhale through both open nostrils, then you narrow both nostrils on the exhale. You take an inhale through both open nostrils, and you narrow both nostrils on the exhale. You inhale through both open nostrils, and you narrow both nostrils on the exhale. You relax your hand and you breathe. Now this could also be done in Ujjayi without narrowing the nostrils, just to learn how to do the Bahya Kumbhaka. But now the second stage would be you inhale through open nostrils, you narrow both nostrils, exhale, and then you wait and hold the breath out. So that gives you another interim step before we digitally control the breath, alternate nostrils. Remember, this is a Visamvriti technique. It's not the same. It's a longer exhale than inhale. So remember that. Let's try the next series. Exhale your breath. Inhale through both open nostrils. Now, narrow both nostrils and exhale. Relax the hand and wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. Then restorative breathing. And again, inhale through both open nostrils. Narrow both nostrils as you exhale. Relax the hand, wait there in external retention. And restorative breathing. All right, so there we go. But remember, what you're seeking is who is seeking, and the true disciple within you becomes an incarnation of the deity and the qualities represented by that deity that you seek. So have faith in what your intuition tells you is what and how the Spirit is leading you, and you'll be fine. All right, now let's get into with the alternate nostril techniques. Exhale the breath. Open nostrils and breathe in. Now, block the left, keep the right open, and exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. Open both nostrils and inhale. Block the right, open left, exhale. Drop the hand, wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. and restorative breathing.
Call from Illinois. Call from Illinois.
Second cycle in the first round. Exhale, raise the breath, raise the hand, open nostril, breathe in. Block the left, open right, exhale. Drop the hand, wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. Open nostril, inhale. Block the right, open left, exhale. Relax the hand and pause in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breath. Now, one of the ideas behind all the yogic processes is a certain kind of equanimity. Yoga samatva, yoga is balance, a kind of neutral state. And one way they describe it is when you learn to control the breath on the inhale and the exhale and learn to make them more even, smooth, rhythmic, then you have what they call anubhigata, which is the absolute balance between what they call the dvandvas, the pairs of opposites. So you find like the middle path, the median plane, and now your life has so much more peace and calm connected to it from the practices you're doing. All right, now, second round is going to be open nostril inhale, partially closed alternate nostril exhale, hold the breath. Let's get to it. Take your restorative breath. Raise the hand, open both nostrils, breathe in. Now, block the left, narrow the right, and exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. Open both nostrils, breathe in. Block right, narrow left, exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. Now, Bahya Kumbhaka is called pensive when it's practiced without Uddiyana Bandha. In the weeks to come, we'll be adding the bandhas, and then you'll see what the dynamic aspect of Bahya Kumbhaka is. But when we're doing it this way, it's performed to keep yourself quiet. In fact, the holding the breath out can be done at any time, even after meals. Interesting. All right, second cycle within the second round. Exhale the breath. Open both nostrils. Breathe in. Block left, narrow right, exhale. Wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. Open both nostrils, breathe in. Then block the right, narrow the left, exhale. Relax the hand, wait in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. Once again, re-energize your sitting posture. I say this often to remind everyone of the Master's words. If it's a choice between a better sitting posture and a deeper breath, go for the sitting posture. Just as a postgraduate training depends upon the ability and the discipline acquired in mastering the subject in which one has graduated, so pranayama demands mastery of some form of asana. So the strength and the discipline arising thereof is conferred to you, and that becomes your foundation or your base as you go into the deeper breathing practices. All right, so now the third round is going to be open nostril inhale, partially closed nostril on the exhale. Exhale the breath, raise the hand. Now, narrow the nostrils on the inhale. Now block the left, narrow the right nostril on the exhale. Hold the breath in Bahya Kumbhaka. Again, narrow nostril inhale. Block right, narrow left on the exhale. Relax the hand and wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. All right, so sorry I messed up the order on that one. So now it's partially closed both nostrils on the inhale and then partially closed all the nostril on the exhale. Let's do one more round. Exhale the breath. Raise the hand. Narrow the nostrils and breathe in. Then block left, narrow right, exhale. Wait there in external retention. And then narrow nostrils, breathe in. And then block the right, narrow the left, exhale. Drop the hand, wait there in Bahya Kumbhaka. And restorative breathing. And slowly you can raise your head up. Open the eyes. All right, so that's it for today. And I don't know if that teaches you, at least during your practice, to go into as much self-oblivion as possible. Forget yourself, forget the way the mind spins reality, because you know that without the bias of one's ego, the world is a combination of factors that in and of themselves don't really have any particular meaning except the meaning that we attribute to it, we ascribe to it each moment. And so if we're going to be asserting the spiritual realm as something that's within but also outside of the physical and material realm, then we have to have the courage to be like an oddity or an outcast or an outlaw in a certain way, to be alone, to separate yourself. But believe it or not, that's the test that unites the whole. So don't be afraid to go deeper into yourself, because as Jung says, the more you go into your own inner soul, the more it turns into the world. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.